Yay, we have transcoding. Well, that's handy, isn't it? Right, okay. Happy New Year, everyone joining the stream. Yes, indeed. Yay. I wonder if it'll capture the... if it'll pick up AO this time. Oh, it's done it. Yeah, yesterday, for whatever reason, it just suddenly decided that, no, we're not going to bother picking up the game. Hodor Raid's running, I think. What are they doing today, if anything? News hasn't changed, so I've well and truly missed the raid anyway. Yeah, that'd have been over a while ago. What's... Candy cane flyer, why not? Grab that one. Gamel0007, welcome to the stream. How the devil are you? Has no plans for this evening other than more of the same, running around killing the same old stuff. Let's start 2022 the same way. Have you recovered from the Merlot? Wise guy FSB, Happy New Year, the future is now, yay! Do I look human? Ish? No, you can see more of the room. Webcams. Just even this, and this is a good one. Yeah, weird. So I claimed a candy cane something or other. Face font candy cane flyer. Nano, I'm guessing. Okay, let's have a look. What is the candy cane flyer? Has everybody got one? Candy cane flyer. Oh, it's not even a flying vehicle. It's a thing. Okay. Yeah. Great. Doesn't even fly. Fail. Let's check on Stella. No, nothing doing from Stella. Let's see how our Inferno Dynas are doing. Because until people want to do a raid, I haven't got much else to do, really, other than, you know, faff around in other games, like, I've been playing, I finished, Metro Exodus, by the way. I really enjoyed it. It's very on rails, sort of a style of game, but I liked it for what it was. And I've started the DLC. The first one's called Sam's Story. If you don't know, if you go on the Epic Games Store, you can get loads of the Tomb Raider games for free. So I grabbed all those as well. I remember playing the original Tomb Raider and Tomb Raider 2, I think, on the original PlayStation, as it was then, and thought it was brilliant. You know, what a fun game. The dinosaur was a bit of a surprise, but yeah. I think I played one of them on PC, like an actual PC release, but I can't remember which one. But yeah, it's got what is it? The something of the one they're still using as like a benchmark test. Shadow of the Tomb Raider for free. Yep, grab that. Even though I haven't played a Tomb Raider game in forever, you know, why not? That's a lot of game for free. Has we got a creepy? We has a creepy. Yay. Hello creepy, prepare to die. No, Epic. You know, the Epic store. I've got about a dozen games from them for literally nothing. Literally not cost me a single penny. Someone posted a link that they were free on Epic Store, so I just fired up the Epic client I've got. And yeah, there they were, all for free. Shelby Enfo subscribed at tier 3. They've subscribed for 4 months, currently on a 4-month streak. Happy New Year, one and all. Yes, Happy New Year, Shelby Enfo. And welcome to the stream. Yes, indeed. Am I dying here? I think I'm okay. It just has many mobs, but I think we're going to be alright, to be honest. Yes, 2022. I think it's 2022 everywhere now, isn't it? No, nothing from the creepy spider this evening. Not this kill. Yeah, well, as it happened, I finished the stream last night thinking I wasn't going to have any fun really on, because I was feeling a bit ropey after the booster jab I had, and then I was sort of sat here playing a bit of Metro, not really, doing much of anything, and then the phone rang and I thought, oh, it's going to be the in-laws, and it was. So I went over there and they wanted to get the dog cage down for their dog so it can't jump all over the kitchen counters and go nuts while people set off fireworks. Oh no, I did that before the stream. Tell a lie. And as well I did, because a bunch of people set a ton of them off last night. It was nuts. And then yeah, the phone went about 10 o'clock. Mrs. Callistu, yeah, it's dead in here now. And the boss said I can come home early. So I went and grabbed her and then came home. We watched Jules Holland's Hootenanny. And then I think she got off to bed about 1 o'clock, something like that. I finished watching it and then started watching Geostorm with my lad. We were just sat there being big kids taking the mick out of it. All fun and games. However, if someone wants to do any kind of raidage this evening, we could do. Yep, we certainly could. Could be very cool. The other year I picked up Farming Simulator 19 from Epic for free. Yeah. I like the ones when they come up on GOG though. Like I got Metro Exodus from GOG, thinking, well, I won't have to run a GOG client in the background to run the game, because you don't with GOG release. You could literally copy and paste the game folder anywhere and it would just work. You know what I mean? It's the way they completely DRM free. But yeah, the entirety of Metro Exodus and all the DLC for it for like 7 something quid, so what, like $5, something like that. Yeah, you don't have to be online to play it, no. So yeah, I've started. I don't know how far through I am on Sam's story. It's quite good though. I'm enjoying it. But I like the vibe of the Metro games. I always did. Damn. We are... Oh, that's Tinos. Has he done the other dude up here? Possibly. Not seeing him. Usually do by now. Oh no, he hasn't done him yet. Mine! Come on. Astabidir. Yeah, the Epic thing, the only annoyance is you've got to have Epic running in the background. Yeah, there's almost nothing wrong with. I did a whole playthrough of Cyberpunk. Now it's got the 1.31 patch they did sometime in September, but I wasn't ready for another playthrough by then. So I re-downloaded it because I'd uninstalled it at that point to make space. And excuse me. Yeah, it was not. I didn't see a single T-pose anywhere. The whole thing, it was all the quests worked, nothing bugged. It was great. There's some very cool mods for it now. Like someone's reinstated the train system in the game, so you don't have to drive anywhere or use fast travel. You can literally catch a train and go places. I've not tried that mod. I might do. Just out of, curiosity. I don't know how much other bits and pieces you need for it, but it's quite interesting that they've managed to do it. So at some point that was supposed to be in the game, but obviously, time constraints and pressure to come up, to release, they couldn't do it. So yeah, weird, but hey, there we are. Yeah, with the Epic Store, you do have to have their launcher running in the background, which you kind of begrudgingly have. But then again, Epic has given me many free games, many of which I've not even played yet. So I've just gone, oh, I'll have that. It's free. I'll get that, and just left it there. I don't want to train this guy. I think he's AFK. Best kill these as well then, just in case. So how was your New Year's, Shelby and Fo? Did you do much, or was it a bit of a quiet one in the house with some alcohol? It was quiet, so you worked on your craft. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe doing that IPR on this tune. But of course, that does mean completely stripping and rebuilding them, but yeah. I think with the Keeper, I've got to the, well, it works, doesn't it? Kind of stage, and just gone, yeah, that'll do. Surprisingly no fireworks, as they shoot them off at weird hours almost all year. It's that or gunfire, yeah. They were setting them off in Australia as well. A lot of people got arrested for doing that because they've got a ban on outdoor fires, campfires, barbecues, everything, because the whole country's bone dry at the moment, and they don't want a repeat of the previous year or so where, they had all those fires and such. Ain't nobody want that. Nope. No, they don't. Because, you think about it, what's one surefire way of making sure you get a good fire started? Well, start the fire with gunpowder. Yay. I don't think I would have had the brain power to do a crack. Hopefully. However, I'm truly enjoying it thus far at level 127. Yeah, no, cry is not as hard as you think. Hubby went out and shot off fireworks. Told him we would get ticketed. He's paying it out of his own funds. Right? And they got a ban on there as well. I'm not up with current affairs in other places, being honest. I remember bits and pieces that people tell me, but it's sort of, that's where it ends, effectively. I'm not up on all the news. I quite enjoyed like Jules Holland's Hootenanny. It's kind of like, I think I've watched every single one since he started doing them. I think he started doing them in the 90s, end of the 90s, I think. Or mid-90s even. Cohen is here. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, sir. Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, 22. What are we going to do? It's 2022. Oh, hello. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine present. Fat bastard has reached enlightenment. Good job. 2022. Yes, the year of AO. It's AO's year every year, surely. Has been for the last 20 years. No, it's still my go-to game. It's the one game I would truly miss if it disappeared, you know? I don't really play any other multiplayer games, that's the thing. I sort of play Anarchy Online and then some single-player games. That's it. George Glass 87. Hello, friends. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Yes, I was actually streaming last night. I wasn't there all night. There was another one. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine present. Instant heal has reached enlightenment. Yeah, if you play AO, you've kind of like not really, well, you can't say you don't have time for other games, because you do. It's just how much time do you have for games in general, you know? Do you know what I mean? Like, can you really afford to spend all day every day playing an MMO these days? Probably not, but you don't have to. You can just churn along a few hours a night, you know. I mean, today's New Year's Day for most people. It's probably January 2nd, somewhere in the East Pacific, but that you know, said, not a lot happened today. So I think I might actually tear up a bit if AO went away. Yeah, I think I would. I would miss the people, I would miss the community, and I would miss the game. You know, I've taken breaks in the past and gone away from it, but I always come back to it because nothing else quite scratches the itch that Anarchy Online does. You know, you can get into the nitty gritty in some games with building up a character and all the rest of it, but it's never quite. Do you know what I mean? It's never 100%. Yeah, and so many cool people as well. Yeah. That the game has brought together, you know. Apparently the gauntlet buff is up for Omni. Yay, congrats Omni. You has gauntlet buff. Come on, drop something nice so I can just give it away to people. I've got bags of stuff to give away now, I just don't know how I'm going to do it. I've got to conceive of a way of getting it done, if you know what I mean. How do I just randomly give it away? I think you can do polls and things and whatnot in Twitch chat, but I don't know how. Savik tried to do one and it wouldn't let her participate in it because it's classed as gambling in Denmark or some weird bloody thing. I have no idea why that would be, but yeah, there you go. It just so happens that it is, you know. Come on, die. Oh, finally. And a piece of golden ore. Yay. I actually need to rebuff my toon here. Yeah, I did want to maybe get on earlier and do the alien playfields on Mycrat, who doesn't have the core for each sector, so we can't enter Sector 42. I was convinced he'd done them all, but apparently not. And that would be an easy place to do it, because they do drop every time, and many of the people there just don't need them, so... Yeah, I'd be very sad. It'd be the end of an era, really, because there's nothing else to go and play that's like it. Most of the modern MMOs are just clones of WoW and mobile games now. They're just turning them into slot machines, you know. And I can understand why, because those things make money, but they don't necessarily make great entertainment. So, you know. Yeah, I think of all the cool people I've met through the game. Children that exist now because their parents met in Anarchy Online. And that's no exaggeration at all, you know. That's a thing. I can't say actual names because, you know, you don't dox people. But I know people from Storm Guild in real life who met through the guild, through Anarchy Online. Met up a couple of times. One of them moved all the way from America to Sweden. I think they got married and they got a lovely little girl who's like 10 years old now, maybe more. Hey, oh, love children. Indeed, yeah. And that person, that lovely little girl who could go on to become, you know, a Nobel Peace Prize winner or something, you never know. You know, come up with a cure for everything. Invent faster than, you know, you've no idea what the potential of that child is, who would never have existed had Anarchy Online not been a thing. Their parents would never have met. That's just bizarre. You know, one of them's in America and the other's in Sweden. You know, it's unlikely in the extreme they would have met at all, you know, so the fact they did and everything else is just very, very cool, I think. And that isn't an isolated thing either. There's a few of those. Yes, there is. Let's try pulling out the rotting ermites. Not that it really matters. We can kill all the things here anyway. Farming stuff for the sake of farming. I haven't social media'd, I've just realised. Dun dun dun! I need to do so. Stream announcements. Yeah. Copy paste into there. There we go, there's one. And I'll do a bit of book face as well. You can see how seriously I'm taking this fight. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Let's loot him in mid social mediaing. No, nothing there. We'll do the other groups. There's another one, and other groups. They're both mine. I created a group on Facebook ages ago, and I barely do a damn thing with it, so yeah. Okay, that's that done. Now people know we're live, etc. Putrid Ermite, come to me. Yeah, where would you all hang out if not in AO? And what would you talk about if not AO? You know, although a lot of us have ended up, you know, getting involved in each other's lives and stuff, and giving advice or an opinion on something, and you know, the knock-on effect is absolutely amazing when you think about it. the same is probably true of a lot of MMOs, but I think mostly ones that have run as long as AO, because people reach that point in their lives where they're thinking of, you know, doing something like that. Okay, one dead putrid-ermite. And diddly squat on him either. Oh well. So we've done the rounds for the interesting mobs in Shadowlands, so... Beacon time! There we go. Sky Cannon 2.0, Happy New Year, everyone. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Sky Cannon, and welcome to the stream. How you doing, Heather? You okay? Yeah, so ended up actually having a, you know, I mean, a family New Year thing. So we were all sat together. But for whatever reason, Hootenanny counted it in a minute late. Because he's counting it in, I went, yay! And my lad held up his phone, he goes, they're a minute late. I was like, what? No. How the hell? I have no idea. It might have just been something to do with iPlayer or whatever, you know. So never mind. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling music in Job. Been soloing stuff in Arid and did the single player instance in there. Oh, the Arid Rift quest. Yeah, you should be fine with that on a 220 crat now. Have you got Carlo yet? You should have Carlo by now. Should really move Carlo to something a bit more accessible, I suppose. Does the Greedy Shade sell him? Trying to think now. MPs are yeah, I know. Yeah, that's from there as well. You've named him Bouncer. Fumbelina, Fumbelina dance, Fumbelina sing. That was that series of fairy tales, wasn't it? Was it the Grim Fairy Tales or something? Tom Thumb, Fumbelina, Thumbelina, and then maybe another one. What's the next reward? No Fix 3D printer holiday edition. Okay. Hey, where should we go? We're going to do the same damn thing again. How's the feeling? Yeah, Carlo is Biodome as well. I mean, Biodome has got some decent stuff in there. I mean, you've got the Jathos armor, you've got the 2 nanos, and I can't remember what else. Stuff. What other stuff is in there? I'm sure there's a complete loot table for it in on AOU. Yeah, it's been a long time, a couple of years actually, since I did the well, the MP playthrough was 2019, so that's like, God, a while ago. And then before that, last time I really needed anything from there, it was oh, Art of Peace, nice. Division of the Winds, yeah, a bit more common. Okay, well, that was a good start. The RNG gods are smiling upon us. Art of Peace, yeah. Anybody have a soldier that doesn't have that yet? Because that is quite a good nano. This is like pretty good nano, that one. You and Savick rigged hackers. Wait, what? Is Savick on? You didn't notice Savick coming on? I don't think they are. Unless they're logged out and watching. Could be. And you would never ever know. Division of the Winds again. Yeah, we'll just do the little one up on the hill here. She got Rampage of the Juggernaut. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, you do realise Savick comes out and does this quite regularly. I think you only get one pet at 127. The highest one you can possibly cast and not be OE with. Oh, Hack and Quack, there you go. I'll take that, that's not bad. Hopefully I've got space in bag, because I've been doing this a while without unloading inventory. Right, Art of Peace, that can go in there. Along with that one, what was this? This was Form of the Execution. I think that's reasonably common. So I've now got 2 Hack and Quacks or something. Oh, Black Market Prescription was one. Somebody wanted one of those, but I can't remember who it was. For their Lobby Fixer, they've not done much with yet. Oh yeah, if you watch my Let's Build a Tune, the very first one is just called Let's Build a Tune. Yeah, it's Fatty Balls the Crat, and basically I just, you know, like I'd get outside buffs, a wrangle, and be, you know, within a hair's breadth of keeping the pet under control. And then after that point, I think you hit level locks anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's why you see, you know, people with MPs with demons in Temple of the Three Winds, which is like, that's a level 200 pet. So surprise, surprise, it kicks backside in there. So is that I need 2 points? Yeah, well, with Fatty Balls, because he was Atrox, we didn't have the same amount of trickle down as he might have done. So it did take him a while. But, you know, once you get there, you're there, you know? Went through the trials and tribulations with him. 160, you definitely want to go and get the Pen Zan quest done. Because then you're going to get the Carlita pet. So you get your second pet in place of a charmed NPC. A lot more reliable, a lot more useful. Because if it dies, you just insta-cast it again. More or less. There is a cooldown on it. So if it's dying too quickly, you can't do that. But, you know, if you had a charmed anything, same again. And then just keep up on your add all off, add all damage, auras and stuff that you get for your pets. Sky was finishing an alien mission. Yep. Yeah, the celebrations run through till the 7th. So the weekend after that, I think, is when Space Quest will be back doing his thing. Which is kind of cool. So really, it's the new year. I should be starting a new tune, shouldn't I? Dun dun dun. I don't know how to go about it. Do we follow the same old formula? You know, I put votes up on YouTube one day at a time or something like that. I don't know. Ends Lyric, hey there, Happy New Year everyone, Happy New Year to you, Ends Lyric. Lwyd newydd dda, as we say in Wales. That's just Welsh for Happy New Day. kind of thing. Now I'm 220, I can come and get blown up by Seekers. You can get blown up by Seekers at any level, trust me. I always have. Space Quest, which tune are you playing? You tell him and then it's like... You can hear the cackle without actually hearing it, you know. In your mind's eye, your brain goes, you're cackling, aren't you? You are. You're having a little cackle to yourself there. Yeah, there wasn't much of anything on that last one, so never mind. I'm sure he does laugh his head off, because he does when he sends me messages on Discord, like, I die, and he's like, lol. And then he's like, no, you're not running away, come back here. Just teleports me back into the middle of them. Come and try for big boy loots. Now I have pew pew. Yes, indeed. My NT is level 185. Where is the best place to get nanos now? Hey, oh, Shadowlands. Shadowlands and the OFAB shop. You want to keep getting the doubles? So you want to be getting Izigima's whatever. You get the highest one you can get, and then a Shadowlands one. Make sure you've got your blinds and your calms. You want Shadowlands ones as well. They're all better, all easier to land, all do more damage. I can't remember what nukes etc. I was using at 185 on this tune, because when did I make these? 2016, yeah, so I don't really remember now. Oh, there's an easy way to look up the nanos you're looking for in which garden. Hang on, I'll give you the bookmark now. Let's have a look. We got gold. I think that's rare-ish. Frenzy of Fur. Yeah. Let me find it. It has it here. Games. AO. SL shopping by profession. Like that. Copy and paste. There you go. So we go and look at NT. Keeper, martial artist, MP, nanotechnician. So 185. Constant barrage is quite a good one to get. I'm not sure if there's a level lock. Yeah, you need spec. You need to have done spec 4 and have 1700 psycho mod matter creation. But the nice thing with constant barrage, it's an important one to have in your toolkit because it reduces nano resist up to 3k, negative 3k, if you cast it on the same mob 3 times. The blood of Adonis Garden, then decent drop. Probably the Penumbra nanos are in your kind of range now. And then for the... I checked loot? I did. And then the highest OFAB nano you can use. I don't know how much VP I've got. Nearly none. So your tactical nuke is as high as possible. It's worth doing... hang on, let's get that back. From memory, you want to do Ashley Winstead's long quest if you haven't done it yet, because on NT you get fleeting immunity or advanced fleeting immunity, so it's worth doing just to get that nano as well. The Adonis quest, what do you get? Well, you get the brain, don't you? Sheol, what do you get from that? I'm trying to remember what is actually useful. Scroll all the way down. Notum overflow injector, that's a good one to get. Quite easy to cast as well. So it actually increases the amount of damage you do with your existing things. So stuff like that you want to be looking into, I would say. Yeah, VP, I've probably got bazillions on the Keeper and the Enforcer. In fact, I know I've got bazillions on the Enforcer because I'm pretty sure someone gave me a load, didn't they? George Glass 87 maybe, I think. Quite possibly was the person that gave me a stack of VP, so if you need any nanos for that, I can get them, I think. Just look at, there's like level locks on them as well. Yeah, I mean, you can get by in XP armor. Let's have a look now. Nano technician. Let's have a look. Yeah, so you get that nano from the Corporal Ashley Winstead quest. It's the second best one you can get. And then superior fleeting immunity you don't get until, I think that's from the DB quest. You got that one, that's good. And Izagima's Blessing, another big buff for your MC skill. Notum Overflow Injector, and then Superior Notum Overflow Injector, which is really, because it's direct ammo damage 10%, but the lower ones are still 7%. Nanopro, well, whatever. Nullity Sphere, it's kind of expensive. Self, yeah, Izagima's Cortical is 48 to Intelligence and Psychic before you get the higher one. They're really good. Self-Illumination for dot line A. Right, Strain B. Izagima's Double. Let's have a look at that one. No, you got to be 220 for that. What did you say? 185. Delayed cellular collapse. Yeah, 165. You want to be using that until you get to 200 and then straight away go on to whatever the next one is. 200. So then Job Double. Then, you know, and so on as you level up. Izagima's Double is the double. Forget Me is a good one. Izagima's Wealth is handy. It's like an emergency complete nano recharge. Crowd Control, Mezzes, and then all the calms. The Shadowlands ones are all better. Empowered Peaceful Intentions is the highest Shadowlands calm, but you need one. I think that is the level requirement. Or is it not? No. It's not easy to cast, but yeah, the nano skill requirements are quite high. So there you go. That's what I'd start looking at. The best double you can get. The shield nanos are not on GMI. Well, ones like Superior Nanobot Shelter request ones, I think. I can't remember now what you get from things like, you know, the Alpha box and the Beta box and things like that. Because it's a while since I went through the process of gearing this tune up, you know, and leveling them, etc. So you literally do start forgetting which nano comes from where, you know? Yeah, he's up. Trying to solo an NT is a nightmare. It's not a nightmare at all. It's great fun. You just got to teach yourself to kite. And then you'll never be short of XP ever again. Instant ag. Yep. That's why you need Forget Me. So if an Enforcer can't keep up with your damage, which is the case until they start getting, you know, like Eye Malice and the improved Mongos, it's really difficult to pull aggro off an NT. Yeah, the Greedy Shade has some. I can't remember which either. I can visit the Greedy Shade on Test Live though. That's the thing. Because you can instantly have all your garden and sanctuary keys there. Which is fun. You want to? I mean, that's the point of Test Live. Is here's all the stuff you would normally get in the game. Go off and see if what we've done has broken anything. You know, that's the whole point of that server. Anything good? Frenzy of Fur. Dun dun dun. Shock horror. Frenzy of Fur drop. Yeah, I've got an LZ Sphere Mark II, but when you use it, your run speed tanks. I mean, that's the design of the Nano. So, it's like, you can't cast it and run away, put it that way. It's a last resort. Let's check the 195 dude. You never know. He could be here's. Let's have a look. But I ain't seeing him. I think he and his little lads have been completely annihilated. Oh well. Lul Gaming, I missed this game back in 2001. That's when it launched, yeah. Well, it's still here. You can still play. I mean, you can just get a free-to-play account if you want. It is limited, though, I will be honest. It is quite limited. But, you know, still scratches that itch. Have a look now. Someone's had this diner. How many players you know? About 3,500 to 4,000. You check MMO, Hunter and sites like that monitor server activity. About 3,500 to 4,000. I mean, if you listen to Egypts that pull data from Steam, which nobody uses for Anarchy Online, then nobody plays it. But that's because Steam doesn't even log game time when you do log in via Steam. Insane that it didn't get bigger. Well, nobody pushed for it to get bigger, really, so... And it is quite a niche game as well. It's easy to say, oh, it should have been bigger. Yeah, because maybe you and I love it, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. It's an old school MMO, and not everyone is down for that. Yeah, the playfields still get overfilled and no one can enter them during events, so there is plenty of people here. Here, listen, welcome to the stream. I mean, it definitely had more players, 20 years ago, but hey, so did WoW. So did Star Wars Galaxies. So did Guild Wars. So did Lineage and, all the other ones that have gone. And mind you, Guild Wars is still running, isn't it? But that was a weird thing, that game. It was buy it and play it forever, and I was a bit dubious about how, what is the person doing the deal? What are they getting out of it? So if you do a deal with someone, you should always understand what the other person, so the person you're doing the deal with, is what they're getting out of it. What's their motivation for the deal? And if you don't know, don't do the deal. It's, just generally good life advice. Gamel 11111, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Storm damage again. What got left on him? Stuff. None of which was, I bought Guild Wars. I tried to play it a bit and was a bit disappointed and thought I wish they'd had a free-to-play kind of variant, because then I could have at least decided it wasn't for me without paying money. Might ask to look through your AO items for some things later if you don't. Okay. And you were making another Let's Build in 2022. Yeah. I've done every single class now. In some cases more than once. Where can I get shackles? It's a mission reward, I think. Nano shackles. Bureaucrat. Yeah, mission reward, quality 172. So it might be on GMI even. Someone might be selling one. Mr. Kai 112. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Mr. Kai. Someone has killed that one, so okay. He's done. Let's carry on. We'll try the next dude down here. You never know. Yeah, I've still got the disc, because I can't remember any of the account details. And I am willing to bet money that the disc it came on is way out of date now. I'd be better off just trying to retrieve the account information and re-downloading the whole thing. Anarchy Online is the only MMORPG I might play. I mostly play FPS. Yeah, I like games like Skyrim, Fallout, Cyberpunk. I really liked. I know it's not popular to say you liked it, but I did. I really loved it. I've done 6 playthroughs now of that game. More than I've done playthroughs of Skyrim, I think. Well, in terms of, actually completed them. All the Fallout games, except 1 and 2. And I'm just finished off playing Metro Exodus, which was excellent. I mean, really enjoyed it. It is very much on rails. I don't know if it's a true RPG in that respect, but it's a fun game to play. It's an immersive world that you find yourself in, especially if you play on Ranger hard mode. Oh my god, you suffer so much. Oh, I've run out of ammo, but I don't have enough of anything to, you know, build more ammo. Can't craft any more ammo. I'm screwed. You know, it's one of those sorts of games that makes you pay hard. But I've played 2 other of the Metro games, but I couldn't tell you what they were. One was a remastered one, I think. Enzleric, I'm off to eat. See you later. See you later, Enzleric. Enjoy your meal. You always seem to, like, I always seem to be streaming during your meal times for some reason. I have no idea why that is. It's very, very odd. Okay, the corpse is on the ground. No, it dropped a load of crap anyway. Oh well. This is the thing with diners, they're fair game for everyone. So sometimes you fly all the way out to one and there's nothing there. Avalon, Sacred Crusade, have a demo on Steam if you've never played Daggerfall. No, I didn't like Daggerfall. It wasn't until Morrowind and Oblivion I quite liked. Daggerfall, not as much. CKT Div, good evening, Cal. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. What else can we do? Well, we've done the rounds here. There's a 165 there we could go to. Maybe hit that one. I'm not going to bother with the 250 mobs. I can solo them, no problem. It's just, it takes forever because they got a humongous HP bar. And then they don't drop anything better than the easier level 200 mobs, you know. Oh, that'll be a bit of lag, jumping back across the map there. Just realised it was Sky Cannon. Yes, indeed it is. It is the Sky Cannon. I suspect Savick may well be in bed by now because she was up for the new year. And normally Savick retires at 2000 hours my time. So whatever time that is for her, probably 9 o'clock for her, I don't know. She's very sensible, is Savick. Much more sensible than me. Prepare to die. She's far too sensible and responsible, yeah. Probably got like a big important real life job, you know, and just can't be doing all the going out and partying side of things. Might be the CEO of a company or something, you know. We don't know. It would not actually surprise me if she were, you know. Because she is that intelligent for sure. And definitely motivated, etc. So, you know. Let's have a change of scene and go try some diners elsewhere. Where have we not been to that we could go to? You've got to remember with AO, when it launched, MIT had held an investigation to see why so many of their computers were logging into stuff in Norway and stuff. And and the then connection they had been flooded. And it was because all the students from MIT were playing Anarchy online. I've not had a drink for almost 13 years now, but a bear would be nice. Well, all the money you've saved from not drinking, you probably afford a bear now. I'm not sure they're a good idea as a pet, though. I guessed that you meant beer. But I just ran with it, you know? Let's have a quick rebuff and we think, where have we not been that we could go do Dynas? Because usually I do there, do Belial Forest. Couple like that, isn't it? Where else could we go? I saw a bear 2 days ago going through my neighbour's trash. Well, you know what I mean by them not being ideal as pets. We could do all the Lobie ones out here near the Mask of Tragedy or whatever, but there's loads in and around there. Yeah, I think Enigma Forest, not been there for a good while, so head out that way. No buff for you. There's nothing to apologise for. A bath with a polar bear. I mean, even if you'd known that polar bear since it was a cub, I'd still have reservations about doing something like that, I'll be honest. Will it crash? Zoning into Enigma Forest. Yes, the engine has crashed. Oh well. Time to relog. New engine for the win. Yeah, there hasn't been any native bears in the UK for 600 years or more, I think, maybe longer. There used to be wolves and bears here. Used to be wolves and bears all over Europe, but they're dangerous. So they kind of hunted them to extinction, basically. How much is the subscription for this? If you're buying once per month, it's, I don't know what it is in dollars. It's about $15 or something like that a month. So about the same as Netflix, like 50p a day, something like that. It's kind of amazing, really, that they haven't raised the price. You think how much everything else has gone up in money in 20 years. Houses, cars, you know, anything at all like that. And cinema tickets, you know, club membership fees, gym. That is 135. Yeah. It gives it in euros. I think it's 17 euros. But if you buy more, it gets cheaper and cheaper every, you know. But obviously you can still play the Froob program, the free-to-play one, which gives you Noten Wars, and that's it. But there's a lot of decent stuff for Froobs to do in the game anyway. RuneScape Classic now. Kind of started, my gaming thing kind of went on oh god, on PC. Is the Gimmer's blessing terminated? Dope. My gaming history on PC anyway, you know, like, so Windows PC onwards would have been What was the first one I played? I think it was... trying to think now. Yeah, 3 months it costs you 35 quid, which is cheaper, and then 6 months is a bit cheaper again, and if you buy a whole year, it's as cheap as it gets. Yeah, I can't remember the very first. It might have been TIE Fighter in DOS. You know, you rebooted your computer from discs instead of the hard drive in it, and ran TIE Fighter in DOS. I think that was one of the first games I played, and then thereafter, yeah, you booted into MS-DOS and then loaded up TIE Fighter in DOS mode. It ran really well. It looked really good at the time. You know, now, no, but at the time, yeah, we thought it looked amazing. After that, I didn't really play a lot of games, I think. Probably Half-Life, that kind of stuff, I think. Played Half-Life to death. Soldier of Fortune, I remember playing that. Now it looks like a dog's bottom. A little bit, yeah. Backyard revitalization, that's useful. We'll go with that one. Yeah, there was another one, I can't think of the name of it, where you had like the best sniper rifle ever of any video game. I can't think of the name of the game. It was one of the first games that had infinitely generating terrain. You could just keep running and running in any direction until your system just fell over. But the game wouldn't stop generating terrain. I just cannot think of the name of the game. It was good fun. It had one of these sniper rifles that you could be miles away from any of the NPCs you were supposed to, you know, your mission or what. It was like a bit of a soldiery sort of thing. Grid Space Freedom Team. That's a good Froome Nano. I'm going to leave that on the corpse for someone to get. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It was some sort of, it was a solo stealth FPS type game. Let's have a quick look on Google. Let's do that, because it'll bug me now. 90s PC games. It was an FPS by design, first-person shooter game. Half-Life, Duke Nukem. You guys can see as well. So I'm just looking now. GoldenEye, I only ever played that on the SNES. System Shock, that was one I played, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. Oh, the Jedi Knight stuff, I played those. Turok, I played the demo of that to death. I was amazed by it. Maybe it came out after, I'm thinking. Maybe it did. Maybe it wasn't 90s then. Early 2000s? Oh, I played that. No One Lives Forever. It was like quite good. Soldier of Fortune, that I played. That I never played. Star Trek Voyager Elite Force, I played that. IGI, that could have been it. It may have been that, you know. It could have been that I played, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that is the one I'm thinking of. Red Faction I really liked. destructible environments for the first time. Didn't play Wolfenstein, never played. Jedi Knight, I think I played. I don't know, it might have been Project IGI, I think is the one. Oh, Deus Ex, obviously, and Deus Ex Invisible War. The first Far Cry I played, Half-Life 2, yeah. Played all of those. Is that it? Did we not get any others? Yeah, I think it was Project IGI, you know. I've got a feeling it was. Yeah, I never played that, whatever. I remember it being a big thing. Yeah, but what I remember with that is that you could be stood here and your target, you wouldn't even see the building they were in, but if you used the sniper scope, you could one-shot them in the head from this far away, and like, it was really cool to be able to do that, you know? Because you'd never been able to do that in a game before, but yeah, you were like, you know, super stealth killer dude kind of thing. 2 out of 4. Half-Life 2 was such a hype game at the time. Steam, well, it was a clever move. Clever move by Valve, wasn't it? They saw the future there. They realised the way to get past piracy and all the rest of it was to make it more convenient to buy the game than to steal it. And, you know, the platform became bigger than any game they'd made very, very quickly. And other game studios and stuff realised they were onto something. They were one of the first sort of online downloadable forever sites. When it first came out, everyone complained like hell about it. It was buggy. Steam, and then crossed out ing pile of dog poop. I can remember that doing the rounds. And being that was the running gag of the day. Or meme as it's known now. But it's always been running gags, that's all it is. Hidden and Dangerous. I might have done, actually. I can't remember clearly, though. Someone has killed the mobs. Killed 2 mobs here? Oh, no. There has been and there has killed this one and left behind... Vaccine of plundering, yeah. Good person, yeah. Too easy to get those. Let's go back up to the lava. I'm not ignoring you. I'm on the way to get beast hugs. Ah, right, okay. Doing a beast run. Why not? It's gone very dark on Anarchy Online. Nighttime in AO is definitely nighttime. I mean, you can always change it, but the design vision is, if it's night, it's bloody dark. Unlike Bethesda games, which seem to have the idea that it's nighttime. Here's like basically we've just made it slightly dimmer and blue. Yeah, niche games and forgotten gems. Yeah, the problem is now is game companies are now being run by gaming management. And gaming management is, you know, AKA Vegas and that kind of stuff, you know, so all about squeezing money out of people. Exploiting, you know, a habit. And this one's down as well, with very similar loot as the other one. Yeah, they're not run by the people that build the games anymore. They're owned and they're run like a slot machine. Modern games are a slot machine. They're horrible. There's no game there, you know. The actual entertainment value of the game is a fruit machine. Keep putting money in to win. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Now and again, people surprise you, like CD Projekt Red with The Witcher 3. And I think Cyberpunk as well. I think that was a good game. And A4, who did the Metro Exodus. That is a good, taking a solid genre of game, creeping around, scary, somewhat haunted, I guess, Russian subways with kind of on rails a bit, but, still solid sort of different ways of completing a task or mission and that side of things, and resource management, all done and balanced really quite well. And then going, well, what if we take that outside? What if we make it bigger? Make it more open? Can it still work? Will it still feel like the same game? And it did, for my money anyway. I think they did well with it. I think they, no, it's not as open world as, say, The Witcher was, or Cyberpunk, or, any of those sorts of games, or certainly not, oh God, what's it called? Like Skyrim and that kind of thing. Nah, it's not there, but it's pretty open, considering what they're building from. So I think, they're going to carry on with it as well. And they did well with character and story. They kept it interesting, which isn't always easy, I think. I think sometimes people really fail at that. Valheim. That's a builder game, isn't it? Like a Minecraft, but Vikings or something. I don't know, it didn't really appeal to me. Ooh, what's this? High chance of frenzied blows? No. Make owns? No. None of them are particularly rare or valuable or anything else. North it is. Yeah, I've seen people playing it, and it's a better looking Minecraft, Although that Minecraft is it's surprisingly good for what it actually is. It's very clever. And people that master it are just like, what they can build is incredible. Stuff that you've got to be miles away from just to even see what they've actually built because it's just so enormous and detailed. All within the building blocks the game gives you, which are all exactly the same size kind of thing, Lord Haster TV, welcome to the stream, has gifted a tier 1 sub to Lula Gaming. Gifted 152 subs. Thank you very much. Vintage story, Minecraft but better. Yeah, kind of. I'm nothing against Minecraft, but I think if you already play a game that takes up a lot of time, you probably haven't got time for this Valheim. I like the idea of building things together, but you can do that in Minecraft anyway, so you know what I mean. Yeah, I've never tried it. I don't know, I might like it, I might not. It looks pretty good. It does look quite good. I was watching Chaification play it, and he seems to enjoy it, but, What has he got for me? Anything? Enhanced Sure Shot and Systoic Equalizer. I'll leave those. I'm only picking up the good stuff now. He says. Che is a fan. Yeah, he is very good, yeah. His Minecraft Kingdom that he's been running for years is extraordinary. He did a short series with Gopher. They went on a Minecraft adventure and it was really good. It was so much fun, but they lost the save game or something. It's like, no! All the things we built and made, all gone. somehow the game that they had, they never got back to. But then it started the meme, just a quick bridge. Because nothing they build is ever just a quick bridge. All it was they were exploring, looking for somewhere that would be cool to build in. And as they're going across these sort of this mountain range, Che goes, "I'm just going to build a quick bridge to see what's on the other side here." And he just did, like, you know, a single line of dirt in the sky just to walk across and look to save climbing. And then immediately Gopher's like, "That's not a bridge. You can't have a bridge like that. It'd never stand up." And then, you know, it just evolved into like the most amazing bridge and it got bigger, and then they decided, oh, we're going to make them the same width, and then, oh no, they're two different levels, we're going to have to make them the same level as well now. They just went on and on and on for like 9 episodes or something, and then they went exploring and found an underground temple. Was the next thing they found. They started battling it for 1 episode, and that's where it ends, sadly, because the save game was lost, which I really think is a shame. 275 diner over here. I mean, even the ads around this one are aggro on a 220. Yeah, Che's just very good at that type of game, yeah. That's the thing. Where's the diner then? Is it here? Not seeing it. Chill. I'm not seeing the high-level diner here. Meant to be 2 of them. But they are not here. Just the ads. Okay. In which case, we shall fly north and see what's there. Yeah, build again. I sort of get bored with it. I you know, even when it's made really easy for you, like they did with Fallout. I tried it for a while. I thought it was quite good. But, you know, anytime I looked at any videos by anyone else to see the kind of things they were building, they were always like a bazillion times better than what I was doing. You know, anything I'd created. I quite liked Sim Settlements. I tried that for a few weeks. And it has like an optional quest line. You can disable it and just go on with it. But it's a good idea to play the quest line as well. Get your money's worth out of a completely free mod. But it's really well done, you know. In fact, I would say it's a lot better than 2 of the DLCs from Fallout 4. I mean, Autonomatron is like, yeah, and Nuka World wasn't all that, but Far Harbor was good. That was actually quite a good DLC. There's not a new EverQuest in the making. EverQuest? I don't know. Never really played. I played a little bit of EverQuest 2 when it first came out. I never stuck with it though. I don't know. It just didn't grab. Did not grab me. That was that freaky mission. I've had that mission to here before. I think I was hunting for a nano at the time as well. Onios 6, what realm is this? And is there enough people to actively do endgame? Rubicar, like the main server, and yes. There's about 3,500 to 4,000 people playing. But what you got to remember is when you start out, a lot of them are already much higher level, etc. So, yeah, 2019, good luck. It's very, very quiet, that server. But yeah, I mean, generally, it's like over Christmas, I've taken a little bit of a break from doing end game. That and most of my tunes are end game geared, so I don't actually need anything. So when I do it, it's, you know, at the behest of someone else. So can you give us a hand doing, you know, Beast Run or whatever else? We do Sector 42 every week. Hand a couple of times, that sort of thing. But I mean, that can be done by a single team now, Pandemonium. And yeah, what we got? Lick wounds? Nah. Yeah, I think one of the people in chat's already actually doing end game now. They're doing beast stuff. This tune's got mostly everything they're ever going to need anyway, so. But then again, I've been playing for, you know, 20 years, so I've had the time to get it all. But yeah, I still do it. I still enjoy it. Like, there's 3 new dungeons in the last 2 years. Albeit some of them are like old dungeons done up for high level only. They are completely different in playstyle inside. Like the little baby subway dungeon, which is one of the first you ever come across, there's like a high level version of that and a load of nice new loot and stuff in there. There's always people raiding that, and it's 6-man only. Or 6-player only, I should say. And your subway and the loot in it is yours alone, which is kind of cool. Pyramid of Home opened up, and they did a high-level version of Temple of the Three Winds as well, again with a ton of new loot and much tougher mobs to fight. And they're not just simply high-level versions of the other stuff. They do a lot of different... Mechanically, they do a lot that's different as well, which keeps it kind of fresh and interesting. So, yeah. There's too many sort of badly researched and produced videos on that YouTube's algorithm constantly picks up on. Is it worth playing in 2021? Death of a game. And the trash, absolute trash content. It's so off. Like there's just been no research done. It's real copy and paste content. It's horrible. But there you are. And a lot of those say, oh, no one's playing. Look, Steam. It's like, no one uses Steam to play this game. And even when you do, without modification, Steam doesn't log any game time anyway. You know, they didn't have to look far. They only had to go, you know, Anarchy Online player numbers on Google and click the first link, and they'd have got, you know, MMO Hunter that's tracking the server activity. They try that hard. Yeah, I mean, that is one of the worst for-profit pieces of YouTube journalism I've ever seen. I pointed out all the things he'd got wrong, and he tried to defend his point. I said, well, there is no point. The point is you're wrong. Calling people froobs is elitist and toxic and blah, 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 like so many other games. It's like, it's not toxic or anything else. People play both. It's an account type, free to play or not. It's just nickname frobe. And he's like, oh, no. And I was like, yeah, you're full of shit. I'm not going to bother arguing with him anymore because he's completely bloody wrong, and he knows he is, and he just does not care at all. His attitude is, well, you know, I've got my views, I've had my ad revenue. And luckily for him, you can't see the dislike thing anymore. Because if you could, that video's bombed. Yeah, so don't go off crap like that, because those people really, they don't try. They want to rush out another video slating an old game without knowing anything about it. And I'm sure AO is not alone in that. I just don't think he expected anyone to point it out that he was completely wrong on several things he said as though they were facts. It was like, that's not a fact at all. What you're claiming to be a fact is your opinion. That's not a fact. Well, the thing is, that channel, and I watched a couple of his other videos, and the whole channel is a copy and paste of a couple of other channels which are much bigger and way, way better. Usually, they're what I call doom channels. So they tell a story in a formulated way about events that took place to a person that led to their death and or, you know, downfall, etc. And people lap it up. And what they've done is like copy and paste what those people do and try to make it slightly different rather than coming up with something original. The exact format is just made me laugh when I watched it. It was like, you're copying that guy of Asian descent who does the medical ones. You're literally copying him to a T and trying to palm it off as you know best. It's like, you're not even original, mate. I just found it funny. I was like, well, you know, I get it. It works. You know, it's like every video on YouTube having a stupid ass face on it because YouTube tells everybody that those are the faces that work the best. What we got here? Active viral compressor. That's quite a good one, isn't it? 175. How much NCU does it raise by? It's the second to highest one, isn't it? I'll leave that. Let somebody go find it and have a happy day. Is this Storm Guild? They used to be in Storm back when AO was in it. Yeah, it is. The original Storm still going. It is very quiet as a guild. But that happens when, you know, you've been around for 20 years and people play done weird things like get mortgages, jobs, have children, and not really play anymore. Or maybe it's not that weird after all. But yeah, it's still Storm, the original and first guild ever in Anarchy. Because guild form didn't bloody work when it was introduced. So I think it was Hutgard and a couple of other people said, we're trying to form a guild here, it's not working. They got a GM and he went, yeah, that's not working, is it? Okay, hang on, let me manually do this for you. And then manually created Storm Guild and said, congratulations, you're now the first guild in Anarchy Online. I have a busy day ahead of me. And went round, you know, guild forming a bunch of others. But yeah, Storm was the first. Wasn't even the biggest to begin with. There was another guild clan side called Opposing Force, of all things, but nobody was running the guild. They just had tons of people in it. It was already dead. I think we killed this one as well. Kalos has been quoted as saying it's now the generic part of guilds, though. Yeah. It is the very first one made in the game because it didn't bloody work properly. It's a bit of an accolade. You were as an imposing force as well, yeah. It's funny, I kind of remember a lot of the very early stuff, maybe because it was all fresh and new, and then I kind of remember less in the middle and more nearer to now. Do you know what I mean? I think that's just the way memory tends to work, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I heard. No one was running the show, which is a shame. Yeah. Doom channels on YouTube. Hang on, let's... I don't want to screw up my... Let's have an incognito window. Yay. Right, okay. So, Let's go to YouTube. Incognito. Oh my god. Oh, I thought it wasn't. Yeah, whatever. So, this is the default page you get. This guy is always there, and he's always got that face or similar. There's only about 5 faces he uses. This is the front page of YouTube. And it's mostly complete trash. Very little else of it is, you know, any good. The sad story of, and you'll find all these channels of the tragic story, the Life is Doom channels, yeah? Apart from maybe that, which is an episode of Thomas the Tank Engine. The sad and lonely, blah, 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 the sad child. 10 space photos that will give you a night. What? What's that got to do with my search? List channels as well. Oh, God, I hate list channels. But yeah, it's just all... Thomas the Tank is a great thing. Yeah, the sorry tale. The sorry tale, something in Russian. Sorry tale of this person. The sorry tale. Sorry tale is a channel. The sorry tale of. But yeah, there's a type of channel. So incognito again. Yeah, Doom channels. They'll probably come up with, you know, like the game Doom. But what I actually mean is that there are a bunch of channels that do that, you know. So-and-so, you know, was a scientist working in blah, blah, blah. One day they made a simple error, but it was an error that would cost them their lives, and off they go, you know, and then they're up and running with that format kind of thing. And the amount of channels that copycat them, and then instead of people, they do it about a band, or they do it about a game, and, you know, and it's just... World War II stuff, yeah. You see, that's an entire genre of stuffs, you know, as well. Beijing Only 06 is now following. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, I mean, I play AO because I like AO, and generally we end up talking about all kinds of crap. Unless we're in the middle of a raid and such, and then we talk about the raid and what we're doing and what we need to do, and who and I crashed. I think I just froze. Yep. Good and hard. That'll teach me to open Chrome while I'm playing the game. Never mind. Pub landlord says it best about World War II. Oh, the comedian that does the landlord. I can't think of his name. He is very good though, yeah. Governor. I miss my boy. He is a stand-up comic, and that's one of his characters that ended up with his own TV show. A mouth's a mouth. Fun police shut you down. Yeah, exactly. Let's go back to Shadowlands then. Let's see if some of the other diners have respawned and have another quick run round there before we call it a night. I think going into the new year, then yeah, I am going to start doing a new Let's Build series. The general idea I had for this year's Let's Builds was to try and do as many completely ridiculous ones as possible. Jack, 3121, finally catch a stream. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Nice to see you. Welcome on in and Happy New Year. is the number one shiny day of 2022. Yeah, last year was actually slightly better than the previous year. Channel is called Timeline World History Documentary. Yeah, some channels are just really good. They'd be a good TV type play, you know what I mean? And the content is very high quality. It's just there's too many copycats. It's like, has everyone heard of Cinema Sins? That's quite a big one. Where someone satirically just rips the Michael out of various movies, you know, finding gags that they can make about things that happen in the movie or within the logic of the movie, and then add one sin for it. And it's you know, but there's like another one that's started a channel called Cinema Wins, who tries to do a positive version of it. And then there's Gaming Sins is another channel, completely not affiliated, who just does the exact same thing, uses the same sound effects and everything. Yeah, World War II documentaries can be sort of like that. Bugging me now. Let's see if I can find the guy's channel. Yeah, there's a whole clique of YouTube channels that talk about YouTube channels. It's like, who cares? They exist purely to, you know, slag each other off and generate revenue. It's like watching people argue that you don't know and will never meet, and just sort of enjoying the fact that they're all fighting. There's some sort of attraction to it that I don't quite get. The drama channels, or Drama Alert, I think is one of them. I don't know. I mean, YouTube is just... Oh, reaction videos. One of the lowest forms of content on the platform, and yet it's so massively popular. Reaction videos. Oh, God, I hate them. List videos. Top 10 actors that blah, 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 blah. Oh, they're so banal and... Ugh. I mean, they're slick, they're well produced, like... But, you know, so are McDonald's ads. It didn't make them great theatre, does it? You know, or it doesn't mean anything. But people just love watching lists and whatnot. You know? They'll sit there and what was that one? For years after 1080p was a thing on YouTube, they were still making their videos at 480p. And I commented on one of that. I find it hard to believe in this day and age you're still producing 480p videos, though. It was like 2015 or something. And someone tried to defend them and said, yeah, but you got to remember that, you know, this guy is making this many videos a week. I said, he's not one person, you muppet, and that's got nothing to do with it anyway. What the hell are you on? You know, it's just... It's snowing in Oklahoma. Yay! Yeah, it's not snowing here. Okay, people are making squeaky noises downstairs for some reason. I'd love it to snow here again. It hasn't snowed here for years. There's actually a video on my channel of the last time it did snow here. I fixed a camcorder to the back of the chair in in my 4x4 and went out for a bit of a drive in the snow at night. And then bumped into some guy that I knew from work, and he was like, yeah, get in. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. It's just like, there's this sort of like 10-minute or whatever video of me just driving around where I live in all the snow. Like the big kid I am. And nothing from that dude today. I think I missed it. Manic Fixer says cake. A harsh cold wind whips up and time begins to distort. Father Time enters this plane of existence. Hurry to coordinates. Southern Fowl Hills. Dun dun dun. You need to pray to the gods for me. I need a bock. You do? On a Solitus. Well, good luck. I hope you get it. You need to go to Southern Fowl Hills and find Father Time. I haven't seen him this year. I've missed it each and every time, but this time we're going to try and get there. Good luck on the RNG. I've got a bock on a lot of my tunes, but I generally just use it as a twinking item for doing high-level symbionts, etc. But yeah, they are nice to have, though. Very nice to have. Yeah, I mean, I did alphas and everything else on the Enforcer without one, I think. Well, no, I did have one. But I think, no, I did betas and alphas the first time without it. Then I got one and it just made it easier to do it the second time when I did an IPR reset. Right, Southern Fowl Hills, but I can't remember where in Southern... Well, it gives you the coordinates, but... Has AOU got a thing? Have they got a waypoint marker? That'd be handy. About the time in AO Universe. Yay! Southern Fowl Hills marker. First off, we want to go to Southern Fowl Hills. 7L, I think, is going to be... Oh no, just run through Smuggler's Den. That's close enough. I remember now. Can warp if you want. Oh yeah, that'll do. Except, yeah, if I run it, then people can see. They will see the way. So, Southern Fowl Hills, quickest way there, especially the southern area, is to run backwards through Smuggler's Den to the old entrance. You're the proud owner. You got a bock. Nice. Congrats. Bragging rights. You have the rocket pack. Oh, man, camera's gone a bit weird. So well done. Congratulations. So we come out of Smuggler's Den. Fly straight there. Yeah. Apply new whatnot and all. Yep. Happy new whatnots. Londis. Late ahoy. No problem, sir. Welcome to the stream. Father Time's just spawned if you want to go to it. I'll almost guarantee that I crash trying to get there on the new engine because it's going to have God knows how many people. Usually, anyway. It's going to be immortal for 15 minutes. You're going to do full awakened on the crap. That'll be pretty interesting. Oh, this marker's right. Father Time, as you can see, has rather a lot of HP. Sure you can talk to him at all. No. I've seen this face before. He looks familiar, actually. He looks like me. Some old dude. No one else there yet, no? I don't know if someone's posted it on the Discord or not. Probably. Yep. Soto Mahoney died. Just now. 8:20 PM. Yeah, that's now. Is that Harry Yedder? Harry Yedder. I don't know. How the hell do I say that? Looks cool written down, but how on earth doesn't you pronounce it? Yeah, I think we just got here quick. They should make his cloak be 50% skill lock. Be epic themed. Yeah. Let's get a few people in team. Oh, he's already in team. Yeah, the one I kind of wanted was the cloak. Usually there are a lot of people here, but it is New Year's Day. People will be nursing their hangovers, etc. I think you get PvP flagged when you attack him, though. Possibly. I can't remember now. It's yonks. A couple of years I've missed doing a Father Time. You do? Oh, this will be fun then. Yeah, it's not for everyone. Yeah, this is running, what, for another 6 days? Jan 7th, I think it says on the launch. Let's have a quick look. It does say on the launcher, yeah. Winter event, yeah, December 15th, January 7th, which is Friday. So we might have aliens back on Saturday the 8th. Not sure yet, though. Never done it. Never done, never seen. So it would be oh my God. Siljar Russell, welcome to the stream, I think. I always end up instantly flagged on Keeper usually anyway. What does he actually drop? It's been popped. does he actually drop? Yeah, the picture of him on the AOU site is Belial and Savick. I know him anywhere. Stood right next to him. Possibly Belial got the screenshot because his name's orange to her tune. Father Time costume, Inert Reaper of Time. Father Time costume, let's have a look at that. I think it's purely textures and stuff, so you look like him. And then random Christmas stuff. Inert Reaper of Time is the other bit, which is a cool looking two-hand edge weapon that gives 5 to a bunch of skills, but doesn't exactly do much damage, you know. Buckled boots. Yeah, it's the Christmas type loot. Self-stunned turkey, says Lapinot. Your target can't be attacked. Yeah, I'm here solo, so I just get my arse handed to me by PvP players as soon as I got flagged. But just so you guys can actually see, you know, where he is and what it looks like, it's just going to be a gank fest, I think. I'm pretty sure it will be. Ungfreak, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. How long have we got now? When did that? How long ago was it we got the 15-minute thing? Wait out for boxes. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to be here to look. So you can all see the chaos that ensues from all of this. Because there will be chaos. Guaranteed. You will see the chaos that is what happens when a bunch of people all get flagged. And there's loot to be had at the end. You've seen The Purge, right? It's loosely based on events like this in Anarchy Online. I mean, it's not, but, you know, it kind of is as well. And no, I've not actually seen The Purge. I didn't need to. I watched the trailers for it and went, okay, I know what I'm getting. Yeah, you can see all those people jumping in perfect sync. That's a boxer. No, you've never seen Father Time, yeah. But yep, there he is. It is a unique face he's got as well. It's like old wizened man with a beard. I'm not going to gank anyone. Not my style. I mean, we all remember kids in school that would pick on someone just because they were smaller than they were. I was never like that in school. Just beast with a multi-boxer. Yeah, it's the person, it's not multi-boxing that's the problem. It's some of the people that do it that are a problem. Very antisocial. But within their rights to do what they're doing, so, you know. Yeah, look. Completely unison jumping. There's a boxer who's spaced all his tunes out so it doesn't look like he's boxing, but he clearly is, because look, they're all operating in perfect unison. Why? Why not just, like, stick them all together? It's not like we don't know. He does look like me, yeah. I am Father Time. Hair's not quite as white as my beard yet. Yeah. Santa Father Time Kalos, yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's the one. I searched high and low for a Santa hat. I really did. So I was going to wear it Christmas week on the streams and just never did it, so... Yeah, all their tunes buffing at the same time. There we go. So many people not attacking. So he has, and... He flagged? Let's have a look. Yeah, it does. It flags you if you aggro him. I don't know if he actually hits particularly hard or whatever. But there's no way to out-damage a box, so there's no point getting yourself flagged and dying, is there? Oh, he's doing a swirly thing. He does a big swirly thing. Oh, he's doing something. He hit me with an AoE. My damage shield didn't actually do him any harm though, which is good because I'd be flagged if that were the case. So he does a debuff, the Jester's Dance, so a bunch of evades and everything else drop down if you're in proximity. So all your inits down by 350, all your evades down by 300, run speed, concealment and add all def. Concealment 500 and add all def minus 60. I think the prisoners have something similar. Well, at least one of them does anyway. And he's about to die. And down he goes. Night, night, Father Time. Someone randomly in a Yalm. Beanbag. Father Time's execution of Burden of Atlas got interrupted. Yada yada. And they're not flagged now though. Oh, he is. And he is, but he's not. Right. Probably thinking there'd be a box or a crate. Yeah, it'd be nice if they did it that way, yeah. But nobody's even attacking each other. Which feels a little odd, I'm going to be honest. Does feel a bit odd. Nobody's fighting anybody. Why not? He's soloed acidic prisoner. Hose do disease. It's my go-to prisoner because he's so easy to kill. And there's nearly always people there anyway, so... Usually 205 onwards, they're quite easy to manage. Long as you're sort of not too gimped. Yeah, I mean, none of the stuff I particularly want. It'd be nice to have it on a character, but, you know. There's a Gam Keep. I'm wondering if that's Gamel 11111 on the keeper. It could be. I think maybe it is. Yes, I think that is. Yeah, thought it was you. And same guild as well, so another clue as to who people are. So there we go. That's the Father Time experience. If you're not in a big group of people, you're not going to get loots and stuff. Victory points. Did you get any nanos from the OFAB shop, Gamel? Yeah, there is no crate. It doesn't have one. I think my Enforcer's got bucket loads of VP to spend. So if you need any nanos, I can get them for you. Did you get the double? You definitely want one of the doubles. You don't get the big stuff until 215 and the nano deck, but it is good to get. Let me log my Enforcer, which has many VP. There's a 165 requirement one, so at 185 you should be able to use it, okay? Quite possibly. We will go and have a look. Beefcake. It's Manic Fixer. He's found me again. Every time I look, he does it when I go, I'm not streaming. He's like, oh. Like, disappointed. Right. Yes, this tune has a lot of VP thanks to George Glass. 87. Yes, indeed. Where have I... Oh, that's a shame. They're logged off on the platform to go loot things later, but let's have a look. How much have they got? 80,000 VP at the ready. I'm going to leave because, you know, I always run back in. Outside tanking, that's another way to level your NT. If you've got a high level Enforcer on another account, just have them stood there going Mongo and just AoE the snot out of a bunch of mobs. Zinzig, hello all and Happy New Year. Yes, indeed. Happy New Year, Zinzig, and welcome to the stream. The makerist of the t-shirt that I'm not actually wearing at the moment. It's got this thing I had on last night. I think I fell asleep in it, to be honest. Let's have a look at the nanos. Okay. Engie, DDD, MP. Right, NT 165. Delayed cellular collapse, you want? Note double. Have you got that? I'm not sure you... I think this is the highest one you can use at the moment. To extend out the... Oh, God. These are so fiddly to move around. There we go. It's like operating a Mac. Is it given as double is the 220? Yeah, but there's... Must have... Yeah, level from 220. You can't cast that at 185, can you? Which one did you say you were using? Notum double. Enfram's double? I can't even see Notum double here. I think the 165 is the one you want. Delayed cellular collapse. So you hit with it. Yeah, level from 165. Gives you offensive focus, and it goes straight through any reflect. And it hits reasonably hard, actually. So have you got that one yet? You've got double. Enfram's double is 214 or higher, so you can't be using that one. So you want the 165, which is cellular collapse. Yeah, 165 nano cost 89, nano cost I don't know. Yeah, it's this one you want. I'll get you this one. Have you got nanobot Aegis yet? I don't think you can cast it yet, but oh, you might. Oh, it's no drop though. Yeah, I can't buy that for you. There you go. So you want to go that one, then your Shadowlands nuke, and whatever else, and then when you finally get what's it called? Can't think now. Yeah, I can't remember the different nanos and stuff that I got, you know, as I progressed, etc. But yeah, that one, you definitely want that in your arsenal. Ooh, misses. Anything else you should have that I can actually get? Not that. Yeah, nanobot Aegis I could easily afford, but it's a no-drop nano, so even if I pick it up, it's no good. Notum double you've got, you said. You've got Notum double then? Yeah, okay. Restrain enthusiasm. I think that's a D-taunt. Oh, it's a PvP one there. Trying to remember what I had on my nano at any given time is just hard. Because it's that long since, you know, you got to think for the majority of the time I've had the NT, I've been using the same old nanos because they're all the end game nanos. So you start forgetting what you had previous to that because of how long it is since you've actually used them. So yeah. But yeah, that's a good one to have anyway. So yes, it is the thing. I meant a real life Santa hat, but thank you very much. Sealed Santa hat. I meant a real one to wear on the stream so you could see me wearing a real one, but thanks. Yeah, they had ones for kids, but there was no way it was going on me heed. Do you need any NT armor? What are you wearing? Let's have a look. Mai's body armor. No. They should unlock those shops. But they haven't, so never mind. Yeah, what about mine? I think I've got combined officer or scout. I can't remember which now. Dust Brigade Bracer First edition. I would like one of those actually, but I'd rather go and raid for it. than anything else. Right, okay. Whom else is streaming a bit of Anarchy online at the moment? Let's take a look. Yes, Twitch, I know I'm live. Let's take a quick look. Oh. Just me, apparently. Alright, well, fair enough. I might have a... No, it's a no-drop bracer from DB3. If you've got one, you can't give it to anyone. Anyone we know streaming, maybe? Let's have a look. Che's usually alive by about now, isn't he? No, he's having a day off as well. It could be a New Year's thing, but yeah, it doesn't look like anyone else that I even know is streaming. Which is, you know, Got Boy TV, lol. Yeah, probably lol, yeah. No, nobody I know. None of the people you watch are on. I know, it's a Saturday. No, it isn't. Isn't it? Is? Yeah, it's a Saturday, but it's New Year's Day, so the people are just, nah. I'm chilling out. Yes, we'll call it there. So, yes, thank you all for coming along. I'll be back tomorrow. I think Hodor's running for Sector 42. I 100% don't know for sure either way. If they are, then we shall be in attendance. Yes, we will. Just for the lols, because I want to do something other than diners now. I'm like, right, I'm dinered out. I need to go through all those discs I've picked up and sort them out and see who wants what, etc. You know, and do things, and I haven't yet. So, someone going pew pew at guards or something. Right, okay, we're going to leave it there, and I will say thank you all for coming along, and I will see you tomorrow for something. Okay, folks. Bye for now.